come and do that, but we do understand it's been a long process for us, and we will stick to our process. I think it's important not to get ahead of ourselves. And we do understand as well that we have to play good cricket to win that game, which I think we've done in this tournament. We just need to stick to it. I know we're a long way away from it, but I think it's important to just understand that it's a contest between bat and ball, which we have to come on top with. And and stick to and trust what you've been doing so far. I think knockout games are important. We do understand that it's a simple logic to it. Knockouts game, because you get to play only once and there's only one opportunity to do well in that knockout game. But for us, I think, what not just for me but for the players, what they've done in their entire career doesn't define them by just one knockout game. The entire year you work so hard to get where you want to and to do well in whichever format you play. So that one particular game is not going to decide that. I think it's important. We do understand the importance of knockout, but at the same time, it's also important to realize and understand what sort of effort you put in the entire year to come to that stage. That's probably his nature. That's where it comes from. I think he's a very he's a sort of guy who just doesn't carry any baggages with him. Not his suitcases. He's got a lot of suitcases, honestly speaking. He loves his shopping, but when it comes to carrying that extra pressure, extra baggages, I don't think he has that in him. And you can see that when he plays. And it's not like he's played a couple of tournaments like that. He's been playing like that for a year now. And it shows, and you can judge the kind of character he is. And he likes to play like that. And I don't know if you've heard him talk in interviews. He likes to bat in a similar fashion, whether we are 10 for 2 or 100 for 2. The first part is obviously, I was hit yesterday, yes, where it seems to be fine now. There was a little bruising, but it's absolutely fine now. Between Pant and DKC, I said it before the last game as well. Rishabh was the only guy who didn't get to play on this tour at all, except the 2 games that we played in Perth. That was our unofficial practice game. But since then, he hasn't had a hit, and he was the only guy who was missing some game time. So we wanted to give him some time and have some options as well, whether if we want to make changes in the semis or the finals, we should be able to do that. And it'll be unfair to just bring the guy from nowhere and make him play the game. So that was the thought. But again, at the same time, we've told the guys right from the beginning that everyone needs to be ready for whichever game that they have to play, whether it's semis, final, league games. They got to be ready for it.